What's up guys, it's your boy DS, and today we're going to be talking about the morality in Hogwarts Legacy. Now, in a lot of different games, there is a good and bad side. If you do a lot of good actions, you will be considered a good character. If you do a lot of bad things, you will be considered a bad character. Well, do they have that in Hogwarts Legacy? The answer to this question is no. Even though you can choose what class you go to, whether it's Gryffindor, Slytherin, or the other two, this does not necessarily change your morality. And on top of that, we do have dark art spells that you are allowed to use as well, but this also does not change your morality. Now, as far as the classes go, these will impact your gameplay experience. Depending on which house you're in, you will meet different teachers and different students, and depending on which house you're in, you will most likely get a different ending from someone that has a different house. Your gameplay experience will be different from everyone else's, but your morality will not go up or down. If you guys didn't know, you can actually get the dark arts magic in Hogwarts Legacy. For those of you that aren't entirely accustomed to the Harry Potter universe, there are 3 dark art curses. The first one being Crucio, the second one being Avada Kedavra, and the third one being Imperio. Crucio basically is a spell of torturous nature, and it inflicts unimaginable pain on whoever is struck by it. Avada Kedavra is the worst of the 3 curses. This spell is a killing curse, meaning that if you hit someone with this ability, it is instant death. Now, you are able to beam struggle it or counter it with a spell of your own, but if it hits you directly, you are dead. And then the last one, Imperio, is not as bad as the first 2, but it's still an unforgivable curse. What this allows you to do is whoever you cast this on, they automatically have unquestionable loyalty to you. So if you are the caster and you cast this on someone, at that point you basically control whatever they do. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, how do I get these spells? As far as right now, I'm not entirely sure as to how you get these spells, but there is a character in the game named Sebastian Sallow who is studying the dark art spells and is looking to learn more about them. So if I had to take a wild guess on how to get it, it is going to be through the story or side quest of Sebastian Sallow. Now, keep in mind, Sebastian is only in the Slytherin house, so if you guys are not looking to go to Slytherin, there is a chance that you won't get these dark art spells. Now, I know a lot of you guys must be thinking, well, if these dark art spells are so bad and they're unforgivable curses and whatnot, if you were to use them, wouldn't your morality be bad? Well, to answer the question, yes and no. If there was a morality system in the game, you most certainly would be considered a bad character, considering these curses are illegal. But since there is no morality system, they kind of had to go about it a different way to stop you from using this in a very bad way. So in this game, you are able to damage or injure other students. There are going to be times wherever you may battle another student, whether y'all are practicing or whatever the case may be, but you are able to injure and damage the students. But one thing that they basically put in place for you to not be able to do is you can't just go and kill off whatever students you want. You're not going to be able to be inside the school or the homerooms and just, killing students. So basically the measure that they took to stop you from doing all of these bad things with these spells is you basically are only able to use these spells against actual bad people or the actual enemies that you will be facing. So whenever you are practicing against certain students or whatever the case may be, you are not able to just kill every student you see or whatever students you go up against. Now, I think this is a pretty good way to do it. Obviously, there are some games out there where you can just kill any NPC you want, like Elden Ring. But what the thing about Elden Ring is if you ever killed an NPC that was important to a side quest or a story, you were no longer able to do that anymore. And obviously for Hogwarts Legacy, they didn't want you to be locked out of any of the gameplay. So to prohibit you from locking yourself out, they simply don't allow you to kill off any of the characters. So as far as if there is a morality system in the game or not, the answer is no. And since there is no morality system, I assume you can't become a Dark Lord in that own right, but you still can use the spells. And if you do use the spells, you technically would be considered a Dark Lord. So I wouldn't think too much into it. If you want to use the spells, use the spells. If you don't want to use them, don't use the spells. It won't really change much as far as the story goes. More so, it's just giving you the freedom to customize and equip yourself with whatever weapons or tools you want to. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.